When choosing a sleeping bag or jacket, one of the most important decisions you need to make is the type of insulation it's filled with. The insulation or fill determines the warmth, price, weight, durability, compressibility, performance in wet conditions, and more. The ideal insulation depends mostly on the climate and temperatures you plan to camp in. There are two main insulation types to choose from. This guide outlines the pros and cons of using a down vs synthetic sleeping bag. This video mostly focuses on sleeping bags, but most of the info also applies to down jackets, quilts, comforters, and pillows as well. The goal of insulation in a sleeping bag is to slow heat loss from your body. Down and synthetic insulation function the same way. Both materials consist of many small fibers that loft or fluff up into a unique structure that traps pockets of air. The more loft, the warmer you'll stay, as your body heat radiates away. Warms the air pockets between the fiber. The warm air held against your body keeps you warm and comfortable and prevents more heat from escaping. This works because air is an excellent insulator and a poor conductor of. The difference between down and synthetic insulation is the material they are made of. Synthetics are man-made and down is a natural product. Down is the plumage of waterfowl like geese and ducks. It is a fine, fluffy, and wispy layer of filaments that lie between the bird's protective outer feathers and its skin. The bird uses its down the same way we use it, for insulation. A common misconception is that down insulation is made from feathers. By definition, the materials are different. Some products use a blend of feathers and down for insulation. The unique structure of the down plumes gives them their insulation properties. Down plumes are different from feathers in that they don't have a hard central quill or spine. Each plume consists of tiny fibers that radiate out from a central point. Finer filaments branch off from each fiber. When these plumes bunch together, the resulting structure traps pockets of air which trap heat that keeps you warm. Because down is a natural product, it varies in quality. Down quality is measured in fill power. Fill power measures the down's ability to loft or fluff up and trap heat. It is measured by calculating the number of cubic inches that 1 ounce of down can fill when lofted. This test is performed in a lab. Synthetic insulation is typically made from polyester filaments. These are basically plastic fibers derived from petroleum and various chemicals. Short staple synthetic insulation is composed of short strands of very fine denier filaments. They usually measure less than 2 inches in length. These are densely packed together to create insulating air pockets and reduce heat loss. Continuous filament synthetic insulation is made from long strands of filaments of different thicknesses. Sometimes a single long fiber is wrapped and weaved around itself. The resulting material is durable, strong, and has high loft. While both types of insulation will keep you warm, they do have their strengths and weaknesses. In this section, we'll compare the weight, cost, compressibility, efficiency, durability, and more of down vs synthetic sleeping bags to help you decide which insulation material is best for the climate you hike and camp in. For many ultralight hikers, weight is the single most important consideration when choosing a sleeping bag. Down sleeping bags are significantly lighter than synthetic sleeping bags. Unfortunately, most of us have a limited budget for buying camping gear. If money is tight, synthetic sleeping bags are the cheaper option. A 20-30 degree synthetic sleeping bag that is light enough for backpacking usually costs somewhere between $150 and $200 depending on the features and quality. One unique property of down is that it can compress shockingly well, much better than synthetic insulation. This unique property allows down sleeping bags to take up much less space in your pack. Thank you everyone for watching us till the end. It would be a great pleasure for us if you are a little help with this video. Comment us below.